Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for having me back in today. Today is going to be a play day, just a fun day that we can just enjoy ourselves. So I've got something fun I'm going to bring to you today. In the States, they have the Hostess cupcakes, or Little Debbie's, but everywhere, most everywhere in the world, you can find the basic cupcakes that look like Hostess cupcakes. We have them here, but they're called pinguinos, and they're really good with their coal. So we're going to use pinguinos because that's what I have here. Sometimes we get Hostess cupcakes in, but not very often. So if you're in the States or Canada, Hostess cupcakes, the Little Debbie's, or any type of cake like that. So what we're going to do is I've got a cup of carnation milk here that I'm going to put in here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each one of these. Let me get a spoon to help me here. I'm going to take each one of these cupcakes and I'm going to dip it right into the milk and put it into my pie plate. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around and I'm going to open all these pinguinos, take them out of the pack, and I'm going to dip each one at a time. I'm going to dip into the evaporated milk. Like I said, this was just a crazy. This is not what I was going to bring you today, but somebody told me about this, and I said, that just sounds like too much fun. I said, I want to try it. So I've never had this before, so I'm trying this with y'all. It just sounded so good, and I love Hostess cupcakes, and I love these pinguinos here. And the stores here, like the 7-Elevens and everything, they keep in the refrigerator, and you can always get them cold. And so when I go in, I try to get the cold pinguinos if I can find them. Make sure I get them all covered with milk here. Now it might be the last one. Oh, what a shame there are 2 left over. I don't know what I'll do with those. Okay, I'll put that in here, right in the middle. So, push this stuff out of the way for the second. Wave up just a little bit. I'll move this out of the way. Clean up my mess that I've made here. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me get my butter out of the refrigerator. Okay, I got my butter out, but also I've got a can now of sweet and condensed milk, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of so on top of each one of the cupcakes. Make sure I get them all covered. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little pat of butter on each one of these. I had these in the freezer so they're cold. Like I said, this is one of those crazy things I'm bringing you. It just sounded so good that I thought, you know what, this is too good to pass up. I want to try this. Okay, now the person who told me about this, they used a yellow cake mix. I don't want to use a yellow cake mix. I thought I wanted all chocolate. So what I did, I got a devil's food cake. I could have got just a regular chocolate cake, but I got a devil's food cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my devil's food cake, and we'll go ahead and we'll pour it all over here and all down the little places where that are empty. We'll try to fill in. I'll make sure I cover my cupcakes up all the way too. Let me get a spoon here so I can spread this out some. Like I said, I love bringing y'all really unique recipes and things that, older recipes and some of the Mexican recipes, but when I hear things that are really different, I think, you know, I want to tell my friends about this. I want to tell my family about this. And so when I heard about this, I said, you know what? We got to make this. Okay, so I've got this pretty much spread out on the top of my cupcakes here, of my little Debbie's. And then what I'm going to do now, my oven is set at about 375. I'm going to put a little bit more and make sure that all the cupcakes are covered. At 375. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and on top of this, I'm going to add some more butter. So I'm going to just put butter around the circle here. And this is going to bake in my oven for, probably 30 to 35 minutes. But I figured, how can you go wrong with the devil's food cake, with Hostess cupcakes, or what we have, pinguinos, and carnation, and the milk sugar on this. I mean, how can you possibly go wrong? So we thought we'd give this a try and just see what happens. We'll put a little bit more of my cake mix in this little spot over here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my oven, like I said, for about 30 to 35 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. I don't know what to call this other than our cupcake chocolate fudge cake is out of the oven and it cooled down, and I thought we would try it now and see what it tastes like. So there it is. I'm going to take my knife, and we're going to slice a piece out of here. It actually baked for about 25 minutes, and I fixed a plate with some chocolate on it, of course. And then I'll take this piece out right here. And there it is. I'm going to let it put right here on my chocolate. And I didn't get all of it out here. I've got a lot of my cupcake out here still. But there we go. I just put a dollop of whipped cream on the top of this. So now is a true test. I'm going to get a little bit of whipped cream, a little bit of my cake. Boy, that was really good. I tell you, you need to try that. I appreciate you following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. You're my family, my friends, and your support means the world to me. Try this one. This is very unusual and on such a wonderful taste. I would have never dreamed that it would have been this rich and this delicious and so simple. And think of the options. I mean, they have other cupcakes like this, the vanilla ones that you could do with the yellow cake. So it's the possibilities are endless. I could have shaved chocolate on top of this. So until next time, I give you all a big hug. Thank you for your support. Send you a big, big hug and say, you take care of yourself. This is Joe in Mexico saying, God bless.